Hello there. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. I hope you are all doing well. I thought I would come on and pull some cards to see what the energy is going to be like for this weekend. See what Spirit has in store for us. See what's going on, what we can get into, what we can expect. Let's see. I am shuffling now for the overall energy. This is a general reading, not personal. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you feel like this reading resonates with somebody you know or would appreciate it, please feel free to share it. It's really important. I'd love to get my healing energy out there. Also, it is a timeless reading. So whenever you're come across this or feel drawn to it, is the time it's meant for you. All right, Spirit. Oh, holy moly, let's see what we have here. Okay, so definitely spending time with family this weekend. Maybe I just got like a vision of a barbecue or an outing. It might be somebody's summer birthday. Um, maybe you're celebrating summer solstice. Maybe like the pool is going to be open and people are going to be gathering around doing outdoor stuff. I do also feel like you are somebody may be confiding in you over the weekend. Maybe they've been looking forward to seeing you and they want to tell you something. This might be a secret, even. Maybe not a secret like a bad secret, but like a secret that they haven't told anybody else, and they're asking you to hold on to it until, they're positive about something, or they have a better understanding of what's going on. So that might be something for you guys. It could be about somebody needs help with something. Somebody could need help emotionally. Maybe they've been going through something and they don't want to be alone, so they might call on a friend to help them through it. They might ask you to go out for a cocktail. They might want to come over and just cry on your shoulder, maybe watch a sad movie. And Spirit saying, do what you can for them. Sometimes it's hard because you have to set up boundaries. But if you can do it and you feel comfortable extending yourself, then it's something that you really should do if you feel comfortable doing it. Helping people, lending an ear. And if they're asking for advice, then it's important that you really think about your words when you are giving advice. Not to just not think off the cuff, not feel any kind of prejudices. Just really look at everything and think about your words and how you're coming across and your tone. You don't want to lose this friendship or this relationship with whomever, family it could even be. But, they're looking to you right now. They see you as a person who has wisdom, who has intellect, who has insights, who's been through a lot of things, and they want your advice. But, be wary of giving the advice until they actually ask you for it. They might just need an ear to for somebody to listen. So until they say, what do you think, or what would you do, something along those lines, I would refrain from giving advice, because you don't want to be too intrusive or say something out of lines that might ruin a friendship or a family. I'm also getting this weekend that you might be working on a project outside. For some reason, I just saw like building a shed or maybe continuing a project outside, working on the house, maybe working on a garden. But I'm getting more like putting things together. Maybe you're putting together lawn furniture, like a new patio set. Maybe you're constructing a pool, the pools that pop up where you can take them down every season. So that might be something I'm getting, just putting together something. Maybe you're doing that with your kids. Maybe, it's going to be some family time, or maybe you're calling your friends over. Maybe this is and you get talking about life over, you know, building stuff. Um, and you're lending your advice. Uh, but yeah, I feel like there is actually going to be physical building, but there also might be like team building kind of aspect of, maybe you're doing something team building ish at work. I just heard team building. I got the energy of actually building, um, physically building something, but I just heard team building, building a closer family unit, spending time together. So that might be what you're doing as well. Maybe you're going on vacation with these, family members, or taking a vacation with your friends. Um, and they mean that type of building a strong foundation for a family. Maybe you're putting, money away. Maybe, but I feel like it's like something working on the house or getting a project done, something you've been putting off all winter that you're like, you know what, it was raining all spring, at least up here in the Northeast where I am. Um, it was raining all spring, so hard to get stuff done outside on the weekends. So maybe you've been waiting to get whatever project you have to do outside done. And, finally you're getting your opportunity. So, yeah, that's what I have for that deck. I'm being told to use this one as well. Let's see what Spirit has for this deck. See what's going on, Spirit. And shuffling for the collective. What do they need to know? For their greatest good for this weekend. The general reading, collective reading, Spirit, all signs. What do the viewers need to know for their greatest good for this weekend? Thank you. Okay, so it says emotions, alchemy, processing, sensitivity, honoring the flow of all the emotions. So I feel like this is connecting to this counseling card, letting whoever is coming to you or you're going to them, and just feeling all the feels and letting everything out. Knowing that you can trust this person you're going to, that it's a safe place for you to let down your guard, for you to vent, for you to become vulnerable in their energy. Um, and knowing that it's okay to feel all the feels. Just because you're trying to live a positive life doesn't mean you have to be high vibe all the time. Yeah, it's great to have a high vibration. It's great to have that magnetic energy, but we are human beings. We have emotions. The universe knows that. The universe knows that we are energetic fields in these human bodies. So we do have human emotions, and we're allowed to express human emotions. We just don't want to hold on to them. If we're feeling sad, we want to feel our feelings and let it go. Put it behind us. We want to be present. And that's not always easy. I'm not saying it is, because God knows I feel the feels, and, let them, sometimes it's hard to let them go. But working on it, work in progress every single day. So, yeah, I'm feel the feels, let them go. Know your emotions. You're an emotional human being who is allowed to feel the feels. You're allowed to. Um, especially if you're going through something, if you're processing a breakup or a loss, or a sadness, or maybe you're pissed. It doesn't have to be, like, you are allowed to feel everything you want to feel. Vent to somebody, but let it go. Yeah, so you're allowed to be as sensitive as you want. Being male or female doesn't matter. Um, it's it's important to let out your emotions, or to have somebody know that you're a safe place to let your emotions be heard, that you're a safe place to be a sounding board, that you're not going to judge them for what they're saying to you about anything. They're coming to you because they need to come to you. They're coming to you because you are their person, that they trust you. And this person is choosing you. And that's a freaking honor. So treat it like an honor. And take time to listen. Take time to listen to your friends, your family. Be present when you're spending time with them. It's really, really important. Um, you know, they're coming to you. They're spending their time is the most valuable thing we have. And when somebody is giving you their time, it needs to be honored. And I think people forget about that. All right, so I am going to move on to tarot and see what the tarot deck has in store for this weekend. So when you're hanging out with your family or friends this weekend, make sure you are being a safe place. You can be a safe place and still have fun. You'll know that. Okay, so Spirit, I am shuffling for the collective. This is a general reading, so it's whoever is tuning in. What do they need to hear? I see it. For their greatest good for this weekend. What is the weekend vibe, Spirit? What are the messages that the viewers need to hear for this weekend? What is going on? Thank you. What is going on? Thank you. Okay, so okay, so I have you stuck in this cycle. I feel like we talked about this last weekend. Um, you're stuck in a cycle that needs to be. We talked about you seeing this cycle that you're stuck in. This seeing the change that needs to be made. Okay, and I had this Queen of Wands energy, which is and it's in reverse, which is telling me that you're stuck in a cycle. Because Queen of Wands energy is very strong energy. It's about moving and grooving. It's about people, coming to you, people admiring you, and you are just in this cycle and not seeing any of it. It's like you are focused on one thing, and you aren't even realizing what it is in this cycle that you need to change, or maybe you do and it's hard for you to let go. With the 10 of Wands in the upright means that something's going to end, and but something else is beginning, a new journey is beginning. Well, it's like you don't want that to end. Whatever it is that you're in, you don't want it to end, because you know that the 10 of Swords is a painful ending, and you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to feel. You don't want to. You know it's going to hurt. You know you need to do it, and you know it's going to hurt. But it's time. It's time that you get back into your energy and turn this Queen of Wands into the upright position. Whatever it is that you need to feel it. and get out of this energy and get on the right path. Okay, then we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Cups. Again, stuck. You know, this Knight of Wands is fast moving energy, not in reverse. That is stuck energy. You're stuck in this, maybe it's like a passionate romance or some kind of like a situationship or maybe a booty call. It doesn't have to be romantic, but there's something that's stuck here. You know, Spirit is saying, look at what I am handing you. Why do you keep going back to things that don't matter? They're the same things that you keep over and over again being attracted to. I'm handing you what you need, but you're not seeing it. You need to move forward. You need to move on. I hate to be that person, but you need to be told. This is about moving on. This is about moving forward. Yes, you're getting fulfilled with these cups because they're upright. They're fulfilling a desire. They're fulfilling your needs, but they're not good for you. It's toxic. This is what you need. This is the cup of nourishment that you need from Spirit. Hello, Tanya. I hope you are well. What is the question you want to ask? Hopefully I can help you out. As long as you don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Like the reading, subscribe to the channel. I can help you out with your question. I'm going to keep going until I see your question pop up. I hope that's okay, Tanya. Okay, Spirit, what else does the collective need to know for this weekend? Tanya, just so you know, I am pulling cards for the energy for this weekend. So it's not going to be a long-term energy. It's kind of like just, you know, the next couple days. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords here. This is a brutally honest energy. This is a energy of being honest. So if people are coming to you for advice or counseling, make sure you watch your tone because the Queen of Wands also comes across as a biatch. So just make sure you watch your tones. You know you're telling the truth. You know you're being honest with them. Whoever's coming to you for advice, whoever you know, is trusting you. Remember, they're trusting you with their hearts, with their stories. You don't want to come across as sharp. You know, try to be respectful and be there for them, but also it's important to be honest when you're giving advice. It's important to have integrity. You don't want to tell somebody something because it's what they want to hear. They're coming to you because you are honest. They're coming to you because you do give good advice. But, you know, watch your tone, watch your delivery. You know, it's important. You won't try to chase people away. All right, Tanya, what do you have here? I'd like to know, what are Viam's feelings towards me apart from all the obstacles we are in the connection, obstacles we have in the connection. Okay, like I said, this is only for the next couple days for this weekend. That is all I kind of meditated upon. So, Spirit, what? This is for Tanya. What is the message she needs to hear for this weekend? Thank you. I see it. Let's see if there's more that come out. Anything else here? Okay, so we have the Page of Wands and Strength in reverse. So what I'm feeling is that it's an exciting energy. Maybe when you're together, it's like really, really super exciting, like nothing can destroy it. But also, you know, with the Strength in reverse, it's also kind of like I feel a little toxicity. When you guys aren't together, I feel like there's a delay in messaging, or response to messaging. I feel like, you know, maybe you're the one who always has to initiate the conversations. I feel like there's a bond. I'm getting that there's a bond. I just heard that word come across, bond. And it's like I said, it's exciting when you're together. You're passionate, you're fearless, but there's a little toxicity either between you or him. And it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle to have him open up, to have him be vulnerable in your presence. Um, it hasn't been easy. It's like, you know, when you guys are together, like I said, you're rock solid, you're excited, it's all new, you want to be together. But after you part ways, it's like you're struggling. Definitely struggling here. It's a little bit toxic. So, unfortunately, I feel like, I mean, I don't know the history behind you guys, but I do feel like there's a little toxicity there. I hope that helped you. All right, Spirit, what else for going back to the general, the collective? What does the collective need to know for their greatest good? Page of Cups. New love coming in. You might be meeting somebody new, getting out there. I just heard, if you're invited to something, go. Don't miss the opportunity. There's opportunities going to be this weekend for you. A lot of surprise opportunities, like people maybe are going to show up at places where you didn't think you were going to see them. Maybe you run into somebody that, you know, you knew from a while ago at an event that you are randomly at. But I feel like there's surprises. Definitely coming in for you this weekend, and opportunities for you. Surprise opportunities, surprise meetings of people, maybe networking, maybe you run into like clients or something, and there's an opportunity for you to gain, you know, clients or business of sorts. I'm feeling like you're making connections. So yeah, that's good. That's a good sign, but you have to get out there. You can't, that's not going to happen sitting on your couch in your living room. So make sure you're getting out, accepting invitations. You might not feel like it because it's going to be, at least where I am, it's going to be hot as heck. But it's a indication that, you know, you need to get out to make connections. It's going to be good for you, and if not for your personal life, for your business life. What else, Spirit? What else do we have for our collective tonight? For this weekend? Ooh! Holy moly! Okay, so, you might feel like you're being left out. The Three of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're feeling like you're being left out, and there's no growth. There's no, maybe you're in a relationship or a friendship, and you know, maybe you're not invited to something, or you're feeling left out, you're feeling excluded for something. It's like you're waiting for somebody to make contact with you. This could be one person, this could be a friend group, but it's like I feel like this is an indication that maybe you need to make the first move, because the Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse. So that's like when it's in the upright position, it means that you're waiting. Well, I feel like Spirit's saying you got to get off your butt and do something about it. Like, if you want your seeds to grow, if you want to put, things into motion, then you're going to have to do it yourself. And you're going to have to put on your big girl panties or your big boy shorts and just take the reins and do it yourself. Because if you're tired of waiting, then nobody's going to make stuff happen for you. This is about getting out there and doing it yourself. Being brave, taking the first step. What's the worst that can happen? Right? You find out the truth. Either things are going to go really well or things aren't. And then you leave it behind you. Don't sit there waiting. That's not healthy for anybody. All right, so let's do Spirit just said these message. For some reason, I am getting we have to Spirit wants us to do these messages of love oracle again to conclude the reading. I was gonna do the moonology, but maybe I'll do both if we have time. Oh, it's already 27 minutes in. All right, Spirit. What messages does the collective need to hear from this deck to conclude the reading? What are the messages for this weekend that the collective needs to hear for their greatest good and for the good of others to conclude this reading for the weekend? Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, if you don't think this resonates with you, which is fine, share it with somebody who you think it might resonate with. If there's something that a share or a sentence that I said that you might think, oh, so and so needs to hear that, then don't hesitate to share it. I'd love to get my healing messages out there and help more and more people. And you can help me do that. And it is much appreciated. Okay, I see. Okay, healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So maybe it's time to do some shadow work here. Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. So this is kind of saying, you know what, you've done your hermiting. You've been healing. You've been learning your coping skills. Now go out and use them. Don't be afraid to go out and get involved. You have the coping skills to make things work the way they're supposed to. Don't be afraid to use them. Take the lessons that you've learned from other relationships. And I'm not just saying romantic relationships, but relationships in general. Like I said, I'm getting the energy of networking or going out and being amongst people. So it might work to increase business for you, or to You know, maybe you'll get a date out of it if you're single. Who knows? Or at least make a friend. Hey, Spirit, what else? Was that it? That's all you wanted? Oh, I see it. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. And that brings us back to the beginning of the reading, where, you know, we're talking about maybe you're stuck in a connection and that's a little bit toxic and you don't want to end things. You know it's going to end badly and you're stuck in this cycle and you don't want it. You don't want it to end. You know it's bad for you. You know nothing's coming of it, but you're afraid to end it. You're afraid to put it behind you. So that could have to do with this. I was told to turn this over. Twin flame, this is the divine counterpart connection. Twin flame relationships are tough. They're your mirror image. But like I said, a little toxic. And we all know that. Twin flames aren't always the best relationship. At least not when you're working through it. Once you guys reach the same level that you're supposed to be on together, then it's magical. But until then, there's a lot of arguing and separating, getting back together and arguing and separating. It's a lot of work, a lot of frustration, a lot of emotions. And the last card, here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. So maybe you've already met them. Maybe this is the surprise that is coming in with this Page of Cups energy. Like I said, you might be running into somebody new. This might come as a surprise to you. They might be offering you, you know, maybe you might get asked out on a date and you weren't expecting it. This might be somebody you know. So, if you're feeling like you're comfortable with it, do what you want. It's free will. All right, so this is where I'm going to end for today. I hope some of this resonated with you guys. I hope that you click on like and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, if you want to pass this on to somebody that you think it would resonate with, it would be appreciated. You're not just going to be helping them, you'd be helping me spread my energy and my healing messages. So please click on like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. That will let you know the next time I'm going live and posting new videos. So that's always appreciated. And I will see you next time, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.